All right. Thank you for the $10, guys. Everybody calm down. Jesus Christ. All right. Sean O'Malley sends in this.
Guru. So I did say impersonation, and I think someone told me there was an impersonation of you being Schmitty seeing Connor's Irish Monster. And then I got mixed up with the CJI one. So, do you have an impersonation of Schmitty seeing, or no, of Schmitty seeing Connor's dong?
Guru, wrangle about this one.
You got an impression of Schmitty seeing Connor's dong, is the impression that you need. So I'm going to have to get into full character here as Schmitty. Throwing a tantrum on this. His Irish Monster, yeah. So you guys, we're just going to hang dumbbells off the end of your cock? And not for a second did you think, where's Schmitty? I made the fucking wardrobe massive. I made the fucking press conference for McGregor balancing weights on the end of his chode massive. And you guys not for a second said, where's Schmitty? You sent me a nude with a dumbbell hanging off your cock, and I sent you a message saying, I love you. I said, I love you. And you were still posting stories on your Instagram, ignoring my response to your picture of your cock. I feel like I'm breaking my stoicism. Alright, that's the impression that O'Malley's getting of Schmitty there. Oh, you enjoyed that one, Sean. Somebody clip it and send it to me, so I send it to him on IG. He could lose. You got Lucozade delivered. No way you went outside. I didn't get Lucozade delivered. I just got it from the shop and refilled it with water. Get some water, Dirty Heeb. This is water in a Lucozade bottle. It's just I like the Lucozade bottles because the lids are wider, so when I'm done drinking, I can piss into it. You can't piss into the smaller lids. It's at least not while you're streaming, right? Unless you have some crazy aim. But I got to be able to like nonchalantly piss into a bottle if I need to. So I need to like drink Lucozade enough to have enough spare. Has DDP messaged back? No, but Drickus Duplessis did like a post where I was talking about my come up story on Demetrius Johnson's pod. So it's still on and we're still best friends. That's all the confirmation I needed. He's sending me a signal. Is there a fucking helicopter landing on my fucking house? He's sending me a fucking signal that he's still there behind enemy lines. I don't know. But yeah, time for Steve again. Time for Steve again to win. Chat, what's happened to me yesterday, chat? I was up late at night and I was making investments. I was making investments, chat, and I found myself in my garden sitting on a chair in my garden with my foot up on my knee drinking a cup of tea, chat. I'm not even joking. I literally made some investments last night, yeah, and then I just came to in the garden smelling the grass, sitting on a chair with my foot up and just sipping a cup of tea. I swear to God, I came to in that position. And now I'm feeling like I need to have a cigar collection and all of this. I think I'm pushing 30 here. It's happening, boys. I'm getting old. I know, dude. I know I'm getting old. Old head boomer. Yep. I'm telling you. Impression of Peter walking through. Brother, this whole place need to be nuked. Lerone Murphy co-main. What is happening? Lerone Murphy versus Aaron Pico. Russian O'Connor teaching spinning back dicks. Thank you for the $2. Nah, I'm done now, man. As an Aussie, I'm actually going to cry when Rob loses, yeah. Dude, if it's that shit, don't hold it. Lerone Murphy, Aaron Pico, yeah, whatever. Need a Derek Moneyberg. Dude, they're going to give you a title shot, man. Are they announcing Volk Movza? I can't do a Moneyberg expose. Look at his surname, I ain't risking that shit. You know how they roll. Here. Join the stream late. How did Bryce look? Are you going to say? Oh, opinion on Murphy Pico. I don't mind the fight. I'll probably go Lerone Murphy. I don't mind the fight in general, though. I just don't think it's co-main event of a fucking pay-per-view. At all. Okay, Piggy, want to put 1K with me and Marab? No, I don't give a fuck. I'm probably going to pick Marab to win, but I just hope that Jan gets his shot. Janson Sleep Happiness. Thank you for the $2. Look how quickly you guys get onto, like, not enjoying the fun of a Peter Yan victory. Like, enjoy a moment for once. Alright, want to bet then? Marab beats him? Alright, fucking shut up, you goblin worshipping fucks. You boring fucking Eastern fucking hemisphere and fucking cowards. Real savages are in town, okay? And I'm rooting for Peter Yan, and I'm going to enjoy this Yan victory. I need a bib for this Yan victory, boys. Anyone else? Anyone else feel like tucking in a nice bib for this Peter Yan victory? Just absolutely stupendous confectionery. Really, really wonderful. I feel like tucking a beanie in for that one, boys. Where do I begin with this Peter Yan performance? Vintage, crafty vet, bag of old tricks. He's always got something up his sleeve. Thanks for calling out bedtime fans. His picks are reaching Kenny Okoye and MMA Joey levels. Getting desperate, apparently. He got to stand out. I don't know, though. I just wish people weren't rooting for what's worse all the time just to be right. Not that it, like... Not to be right, but just... It just always seems to be the case. Like, they're not happy with the best outcome ever. Not even Bedtime MMA. More other YouTubers when it comes to that. But the best thing ever will happen and they won't like it. RDR does not beat anyone above Whittaker. Whittaker probably beats most of the guys above Whittaker. Sean by 1-2 teep. Good but annoying and boring win. Just complaining non-stop after an event. You like this boring motherfucker Guru? Never said it. You're arguing with nothing. You're all just bitter little c***s. Can't even watch a fight these days. Holding against the cage, stall fights. Hope Adesanya puts his yeah. Then give it a 2. I'm not even saying anything. I'm saying it was a bit of a dull fight. You didn't have to just talk about the event. You just constantly harp on the same shit because Whittaker got battered over 5 rounds and couldn't do anything. RDR DDP dream fight's looking more possible. It is. DDP loses, can see him doing the RDR fight for sure. I missed your reaction. Was that a robbery? No, not at all. At all. No argument for Whittaker to win the last 2 rounds or the third. Or the second, sorry. The third round and first round he can win. I wish Whittaker went to the body or legs. True. But he couldn't, dude. Because you get pressured too much and you'd be off balance moving backwards. You can't. RDR kneeing shoulders in air and stopping Whittaker's punches with his face was incredible. He wasn't kneeing shoulders in air. Devastating stumbling game. Alright, then Whittaker got bitched by a guy whiffing and not hitting him but his shoulders in air. Know that, Whittaker fan, that you clearly are crying about this. Cool. RDR needs shoulders in air all night. Stopped Whittaker's punches with his face. And Whittaker still fucking lost. How shit is he then if you want to live in this world? First Jose, then Rob, RDR. Okay. RDR similar to Mario Batista, you would complain. It's not similar, dude. He's trying to beat him up in the clinch and finish him there. It's not similar. You know how often he was at range with Whittaker on the feet with his hands by his side, walking forwards into the pocket against him. He waded into danger non-stop. He didn't just shoot in the open every time, did he? He pressed into him. He zombied into him. Whittaker should have had him out of there so many times. Why is everyone saying they're worried about Garn Aspinall? Same, yeah. Same thing about Curtis and he smoked him and robbed Volkov who Aspinall smoked. Seemed like a retarded take. Well, no, Garn is a decent style to defeat Aspinall, though. Even though I think Aspinall beats him. Impression of Bryce Mitchell cage side telling Rob what to do to out-grapple this Dutch pancake. Come on, brother. Go to Arkansas. 2 to 3 years. Forget. Thank you for the membership. Poff. Thank you for the $2. I don't know. Did you score it for RDR? Of course I did. I have eyes. He won 3-2 clear. Can't believe RDR's your favorite fighter. He's not. Thank you for the 5. I've missed a few. Whittaker got battered. He did, dude. Whittaker got battered in the clinch in that fight. He did. Otherwise, why was he so fucking spent and couldn't do anything in the later rounds? Because he got smoked. If Ankalaev or Marab did that, you'd be raging pig. No. Thank you for the £2. I wouldn't. He hurt Whittaker on the feet. He tried getting him down. He tried beating him up in the clinch with knees to the body. It was pathetic, of course, but I'm allowed to just not rage about things. $320 off your picks. Thanks, man. Liked for sure. RDR was stumbling like a drunk for almost 3 full rounds. So was Whittaker. I wanted RDR to win, but Whittaker didn't deserve that loss. All right, you know what, chat? This is what you're complaining about in chat about a robbery. What are you arguing about in chat? You're so fucking pathetic and lame, you know, all of you guys, when you do this shit. You do this shit all the time. New turnover in... You're actually complaining about robbery in chat. Like, you're such fucking pussies. Whittaker didn't do shit in the 4th, 5th, or 2nd round. Simple as that. He didn't do shit in those rounds. Fair fucking win. Easy win. Not a robbery at all. Low kick from Salakov to start the round. Straight left from Lial. He's being aggressive. Salakov's got some tight hooks. Lial with this open, wide guard is very dangerous here. This is dangerous for him. Good one, too. He's pressuring early here on Salakov. Looks like Leon Edwards and Bilal had a kid. Good counter shot there from him. He looks like fucking Luis J. Gomez from the Legion of Skanks. There you go. He's even got the fingerless gloves. Good straight left from Carlos Lial. Oh! I told you about those tight hooks! I told you! Muslim Salakov knocks out Carlos Lial out cold with one punch. What did I fucking tell you? I called that shit. Wow. Nasty one-punch KO from Muslim Salakov, and the Unks turn back the clock once again. Another fight, another Unk, dude. Jesus. Dude, what did I actually say? Tight hooks on the back foot because of that wide stance. Crazy. Gotta watch for that. Really silly fucking game plan by Saeed's trying to swivel his legs out and end up on top here. Bryce fighting for the choke. Bryce, do a couple little mini punches or something. Just show some busyness. With one of your hands. Throw some little mini busy punches. Saeed's still fighting against this choke. Come on, Bryce. Sub him in the last moments, dude. Get that sub. Toes in the cage again, cheater. I don't care if it's boring, chat. I don't care if it's boring. They've been doing this for us for many years, brother. About time. And Nurmagomedov felt what it's like, brother. That's what you get, boy. That's what you get, boy. Trying to ragdoll us. We ragdoll you, boy. That's what you get. Get wet blanketed, boy. That's what you get, Saeed. Yippee-ki-yay, dude. And that's what you get. You just got Dagestani'd, boy. You just got out Dagestani'd by a Bryce Mitchell feller. This is America, brother. Clean win from Bryce Mitchell. They ain't cutting him this time. Very boring, Bryce. Bryce, we got to work on those moments because I think freehand body punching all the way there, dude. You would have gassed him out so much sooner, and you probably would have got the finish. We should have taken them out a little sooner, but I know he was going to back out and try and get to the back take. All good. Dull fight. Don't care. Bryce Mitchell wins 2-1 as predicted by decision. I'll take it, dude. Who has more India, Canada, or the UK? India. Chat, I should maybe get a torch under my face here. You know there's a whole country full of Indians. Hold on a second. Chat. I'm telling you, chat. You asked me if there's more Indians in Canada or the UK. I'm telling you this right now. In Asia, in the south of Asia, there's a whole country full of them. Billions of Indians. Literally billions. And there's only tens of millions of us. There's too many. And they're all there. Loads of them. Sorry, I'll stop. Not telling Indian ghost stories about the amount of them. But anyway, let me refresh this. So I'm to $5. Hey Guru, Poly C Major here. Poly Sci Major. Poly Sci? Political Science Major? What is it, just like how many genders are there? And is that the question? Oh, you're a political science major in Canada? Advice to become a towel holder for fighters. Yeah. More specifically, well-endowed fighters. It's my dream job. All right. Average Canadian donation. Thank you for the $5. I'm not sure how to be a towel holder for fighters, dude. I actually don't know how you apply for that job, and I think anyone who does apply for it should be turned away. The only way people should be able to do that job is if they're forced to do it and they don't want to. Don't you agree? Like, when I'm older, if I ask someone to ever babysit my kids, I want them to tell me no first. You know what I'm saying, chat? It's one of those types of jobs. Like, if I ask you as a friend to babysit my kids, you better be annoyed about it and not want to do it, and I have to convince you. I don't want someone immediately saying, yes, they're down. You know what I'm saying? MMA is dying. Okay. Just got back into MMA after Bilal killed my love of the sport by sitting on Leon. Yes. Leon was your love of the sport. That was your moment when it ended. I don't know about that one. Thank you for the 44 months of membership, dude. Dude, that's crazy, actually, to say. Just got back into MMA after Bilal killed my love of the sport. Dude, imagine actually saying no. Just being honest, Ty Druken. I used to love MMA, but then Leon Edwards lost. How is that your fucking... How is that your fucking straw that breaks the camel's back? You know? I used to be really into MMA, but then this one night, man, Leon Edwards lost. You know? Leon's quite boring as well. Leon versus Covington was a more boring fight than any fight of Bilal Muhammad's career. That's the truth. That's the damn truth. Thank you very much for impression of Adesanya squaring up to you. What? Impression of Adesanya squaring up to me? So you got a problem with me, huh? Huh? So what's all that shit you're talking online? Oh, social media got y'all too comfortable with talking shit without getting hit in the face for it. That's what Adesanya would do if he squared up to me. I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I'm an inch taller than him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know. So you'd have to literally look up to me, guys. Thank you for the fight. 10 Canadian dollars. Adesanya, I must end you because I respect you. Yeah. You know, Adesanya, something he's got to stop with is that fucking angle on his reaction videos. I won't watch it. I won't watch it. I typed in Holloway versus Poirier 3 live reaction. Adesanya's video came up. I clicked on it. I went, I ain't watching this from this angle. Immediately typed in Usyk versus Dubois 2 reaction instead. I ain't watching it, dude. What a smell. Okay, the smell in this place. Don't start, dude. Bryce is going to win. Paulo, new banger tweet. Add it to the video. I shall. Who you picking, Till Rockhold and Tony Stork Pappy? Oh my god, chat. Did you see Tony Ferguson shouted me out? I bet you guys didn't even fucking see that shit. Because no one's been sending it to me on Instagram. Round 1, Yaya versus Nguyen. Tony Ferguson shouted me out in an interview, dude. I bet none of you saw that shit. Oh! He's down, folks! Abu Dhabi's finest on his ass! Don't fucking knee him in the face! Big shots by surname!
Before?
Never, no. I've been to the places I've been to. UFC was Dubai. That was the first one really out of the country. Been Mexico, Canada, Dubai, Thailand a couple weeks ago with the Russians, which was dope. And then walk in here now, so it's cool.
Okay, nice. I keep up with the UFC stuff for a YouTuber called MMA Guru. Have you heard of the MMA Guru?
I believe so. I think so, maybe. Unless they talk shit, then I fucking 86 them. But what's going on with the MMA Guru?
Oh no, he's just like a YouTuber who talks about MMA and UFC, and that's my way of keeping up with it.
Most of the time, people are usually pretty cool with it. If they talk bullshit, sometimes I don't really pay attention. I really don't. I'm not one to scroll very often. I'm not very one to look up too much shit. If I do, it's like where to find the key in The Legend of Zelda somewhere because I forgot, you know, some shit like that. Usually I never really like that because I always like to troubleshoot. But yeah, very rarely do I pay attention to anybody else.
No, MMA Guru, nice guy. Shout out to him.
Hey, all right, MMA Guru, I got you. Follow you.
Yeah, he's cool.
Check Pavlovich. Last tweet. Okay. It's just going to be nonsense, isn't it? Glad to meet you in Moscow. John Jones. It's him shaking hand. Like, I don't know. Oh, he refuses the handshake with John Jones. Based, dude. Sergey Pavlovich ignoring the handshake with John Jones on Twitter. Crazy. Pavlovich kind of looks like the chicken from Chicken Run. No, not the chicken. He looks like the fucking Spike from Flushed Away. What does Spike from Flushed Away look like? Not Spike. Who was his fucking right-hand man? Whitey. Is that really his name? Whitey from Flushed Away? He does look like him. Whitey from Flushed Away. Sergey Pavlovich. Thank you for the 20 gift.